Hey guys, Editor Tavi here. We recorded this reaction when Strategy was released back in December last year, but as you know, life gets in the way and I wasn't able to get it done back then. So some of the info is a little bit outdated, and a month in YouTube time is 10 years. But hopefully you guys can still enjoy the video, so cheers and take care.
Should we just get it started? If you
Let's do this. Hi
Let's do
everybody.
it.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, you can see us.
We're
I can't
doing
see you, Dan.
We're doing some K-pop. It's time for some K-pop.
Yes, that's right. It's back. This one kind of snuck up on me. We'd been busy gallivanting around Tokyo and Japan, and then coming back and getting back into life and stuff. I only just kind of like, oh shit, this new Twice is coming out, which is always good. I'm always pleased. But yeah, I was not gonna say not prepared. I was like, oh damn, like I didn't realize the song was coming out so soon. But I guess it's Instagram is all that for.
So we are doing a reaction to Twice's new song Strategy. Just came out at time of recording. But we're also going to be doing a MiSaMo reaction today, right, Tavi? As a bit of a as a bit of an entree.
Yes. I wanted to cover this song because I actually really like this album. It's quite good to listen to, like overall. I mean, as a spoiler, I like the song.
I have not heard it.
Yeah, you haven't heard it? Yeah, I like the MiSaMo concept. I think they've really developed a style that really like works for them. And
we've done MiSaMo reactions in the past. Oh wait, no, we haven't published them because of
we haven't published them because
but no,
copyright. So
I have enjoyed
this one will probably be copyrighted.
Their old stuff. We'll figure a way around it this time.
More than likely there will probably be a slightly passive-aggressive, humorous watermark that I'll put there. But if you do see the video, then you can thank the JYP gods that they let us actually react to their song, because I think it's good. I think MiSaMo is underrated actually in terms of I guess K-pop music wise.
Well, you were in Japan when this song came out, right? Or this album came out. Was there hype around it in Japan?
There was a lot of hype. I remember going to Tower Records.
For those that don't know, you probably know if you're watching this video, but MiSaMo contains the 3 Japanese members of Twice. So Momo, Sana, and Mina. So I would have thought that Japanese people would be pretty hyped about MiSaMo album.
Oh, definitely, No, there was a lot of... I mean, I first noticed it when I was in Osaka and they were playing it in Tontonburi. Like, the song hadn't even come out yet, Identity.
Right.
I think because they did a cover for the Namie Amuro song.
Oh, yeah.
But Identity is like their own... It's like an original song. There was a bit of hype. And I remember going to the store, Tower Records in Shibuya, and there are a lot of girls who were standing in front of like the cutouts, like at the front, and taking photos and kind of like hoarding the front area. And I wanted to actually buy the special edition because I'm in Japan. I'm in the hype, I'm walking around Ginza.
You wanted a souvenir?
Sold out. Like,
oh dear.
Instantly. It was I couldn't find it anywhere. It was like, damn, man. It was just gone. I was like, oh, it's disappointing. I think you had to like pre-order it somehow or something. It's really it was hot ticket. I was really surprised at the popularity because you and I had always speculated that Twice Japanese stuff is generally not that popular. But I think because MiSaMo, it's the Japanese members, so
it makes sense. I think. And I think K-pop's popularity in general in Japan has been growing over the years. So. But what was the crowd like? Was it mostly female? Or
mostly female. I think
any pervy uncles like you there. Did you find your bros in the crowd, Tommy?
No, not really. There was like kind of like younger dudes. No,
okay.
I think the pervy uncles have moved on because they're all like they're in the pervy uncle J-pop crowd. They're probably too old for their eye eye anymore. So
they're following the AKB48 crowd.
No, AKB48 is pretty much done now. They're not even that popular.
That shows how in touch with J-pop I am.
No, there's been a bit of a decline. A lot of it is honestly fucking K-pop. Like K-pop is
The new
it's quite
J-pop.
big in Japan. Yeah. It's really surprising actually to see it. But anyway, I mean, let's not flip flop and let's just fucking get into it, shall we?
So this is
I'm just gonna play
Identity
a little
by
bit of it.
MiSaMo.
Yeah, Identity. Let's get straight to it. Let's hope this works because we fucked it up. Is that working?
Yeah, it's going.
That's sweet. Yeah.
I'm coming to you. Check this out, it's my style.
Yeah. Lots of more rapping.
Yeah. Talk
Kind of
singing.
reminds me of Opera House somehow. I think it's the color scheme
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The shapes. Yeah.
The shapes.
It's really well. This video is really well shot. It's very. Doesn't seem like there's been a lot of. Looks like it was on location. Yeah. Lots of non-Asian dancers. That always means like, yep, there's a bit of budget going on here. Well, that's if you're actually seeing it. I haven't put a watermark over it.
Oh yeah, true. If you're not seeing it, play the video on a different window while we do this.
Yeah. I'm sure you can time it. Or you can just watch it.
Costume
yeah.
is kind
I like
of
this
like
kind of,
2000s, I guess.
Yeah. But like, I like this kind of. They seem to have a motif of like being in front of like old European architecture. I mean, this kind of looks like some French cathedral of sorts. When you're looking at all these pillars and whatnot. I wonder where they shot this. This is definitely not Korea. And it doesn't look like they built this either. Yeah.
Looks like a Western country.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, all the dancers would probably prove something as well. Like, they put a lot of effort into this. It's a very high production MB. The song's cool. It's very, very punchy, very, there's a certain kind of attitude to it. It's...
Yeah, pretty different from their previous tracks.
Yeah. Like that little, like, eye patch that Mina has. It's very,
pretty cool.
Sort of, it's kind of like that anime character that's, like, always... extremely smart at something.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty short, snappy song. Yeah. This,
Hero shot.
What Momo's wearing kind of looks
Assassin's
like
Creed shot.
Assassin's Creed. I was gonna say Waterworld, but yeah, Assassin's Creed's probably a more apt description. Yeah. Where is this? I wonder. I haven't seen any behind the scenes about this song. But all right, let's
Pretty cool song.
cancel that. Whoops, hang on. Yeah. How would you describe the MiSaMo concept, like in comparison to Twice?
It's kind of like... It kind of reminds me of Destiny's Child, actually. Like a bit...
Oh, yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
It's a bit more like Strong Woman, I guess.
Yeah. I think...
For lack of a better phrase.
It's definitely like there's like a certain sass and energy to it, and yeah, I guess to take that term, strong woman about it. But I don't find it obnoxious. It's kind of a fine balance that a lot of Western media doesn't seem to get right these days.
Well, I mean,
where it
Destiny's
starts
Child.
to-
But yeah, you're right. It's a
Yeah,
tough
but
one.
that's the
It's a
early
tough one to sell
2000s,
these
though, when
days,
they-
you know, with everybody
Yeah,
being
yeah.
triggered by, feminism.
But it doesn't seem like try hard. I think this concept really suits Momo quite well, and I actually really enjoy Momo's, I guess, vocals or raps.
Okay.
I suppose.
Yeah.
There's something just very distinct about her voice that I always am gravitated towards. And Mina's kind of that smoother, calmer side to her, but she's kind of got the good girl turning, I guess, good girl turning bad image these days. She's not bad, but she's, you know, she's giving less of a fuck.
She looks kind of mean sometimes.
Yeah. But that's all right.
But I think that plays
Sana's
into
still
that,
kind of the
that
same,
anime character that you were talking about. You know, like
Yeah. I
hard on the outside.
Sana may be the stronger vocalist out of the three, but I always seem to struggle to identify her voice amongst the other Twice singers. It's a little less distinct. So I guess you can kind of hear it more in this song because Mina and Momo's voice is very distinct.
Yeah,
but
they all have a stronger identity, you might say, in as a trio.
I was going to say, I see what you did there. Yeah, but no, I actually really like this concept, and even the album is really good.
What's the album called?
It's called fuck it up. I said, I love it, but I forgot the name of the album now. I think it is just called Identity. Let me have a
Haute Couture? No, that's a mini album.
No, yeah, it's an EP, yeah. So there's only like 6 or 7 songs, but I think let me pull it up because I don't remember the name of the songs
for our Western audience.
So
apparently it was filmed in Spain. So they're out the front of the Cathedral of Saint Mary of La Vela in Spain.
Yeah. Man, that's a big effort, like to shoot something that's like less popular than like normal Twice stuff.
They also seem to have filmed in the City of Arts and Sciences in Valencia, which may be like that opera house looking structure that you mentioned.
Yeah. It looks really cool. And they did that with one of their previous songs. What was it called? I haven't listened to it in a little while. But
that Don't Touch Me one?
Yeah, that's one. Yeah. They had like Sana in front of those kind of Virgin Mary-esque paintings, and they were kind of paying homage to that. But there's definitely a clear style that they're going for. And even like a lot of their songs, they all sound quite similar to this, but they're the B-sides. They're pretty good. Like Runaway is pretty good. I quite like the Momo solo, like Money in My Pocket. I actually had that stuck in my head for a few days. Like it's quite
sounds
it really
pretty swag.
Suits, it really suits the Momo swag, I suppose. If I don't know if kids use that word these days.
They definitely do.
Yeah. No, I actually like. I think it's because I was in Japan and it really enhanced the listening and the enjoyment of this album. But I think, generally speaking, MiSaMo stuff is like musically good. Because the Spotify Wrapped came out recently.
Oh, yeah.
And surprisingly, Nayeon wasn't number 1. I thought I had spanned that song, that she was like number 3. But listening to her album, I just thought it's fine. It's just, it is what it is. Her previous album, the one with Pop on it, had some good tracks on it. But otherwise, it was just okay. But with this album, Haute, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Haute Couture.
Haute Couture. I found myself like I would like listen to the first track and then just listen to it all the way through.
Haute Couture
and I like
means expensive, fashionable clothes produced by leading fashion houses.
That's definitely a good way to describe the MiSaMo concept. Just very
high
elegantly
fashion.
Classy. Yeah, high fashion. It's interesting because you know that I'm not a fashionista and I don't tend to like a lot of media that glorifies rampant commercialism and capitalism. I have very strong opinions about Crazy Rich
You're all
Asians
about sustainability, Tavi.
Not even that. I'm just about things that are cool. But
that's why you wear t-shirts until they're rags.
Yeah,
it's not because you're pop. It's because you're sustainable.
It's sustainable. It's true. I have like a jumper that I wear in Japan that I've been wearing for like years now. But anyway, it's haute couture or the MiSaMo sound in general, or the concept is what I was talking about. It would probably be something that I wouldn't generally like, but I think there's a certain element of classiness that goes with this concept that I find is cool, because I feel that there is a... It's weird because the MV and the concept itself is flaunting this idea of high fashion, but it almost seems like it's not done in a crass way.
Yeah, I think it's the emphasis on art rather than like consumerism, right? Because like what's it called? Do Not Touch. They paid homage to a lot of like famous artworks, right? By recreating the shots.
Yeah.
And this one seems to have more of an emphasis on architecture as an art form, I guess. Like you've got the block at the start of the video that's, that big granite block that says masterpiece on it with the three of them. And then obviously they're dancing. Like a lot of the shots, most of the shots are just them dancing in front of a really beautiful building or an area with great architecture. So yeah, I think their concept seems to be like different art forms, maybe.
I remember in that clip, Don't Touch, there's like a kind of very risque, a slightly more risque element to it, where Sana seems to enjoy almost kissing the other members. So they've kind of just put that into the MV. I mean, Risky linked me the other day to this Instagram of just like a compilation of Sana just almost kissing like one of the other members. She seems to just enjoy it. And it's like, yeah, shit, really, it's just her thing. So, but it's cool. There's something about this concept that I just really enjoy. And I think I think they should like take it further. It's a shame that it is only... it is considered just a Japanese release, because I think there's a lot of like potential.
Because Japan is super protective of their work, and we've probably had to watermark this video because of it. Yeah,
most likely. Yeah, no, go check it out. If we've watermarked it, go check it out. Go listen to the songs, because I think there is, and that's not to say there is an effort, but I think there's a lot of musical nuances in here that I can't quite explain, but it's just good.
That's a good song. Nice and short.
Yeah, good song. Nice and short. I mean, I think the is it Strategy? Fuck, I keep forgetting the name of the new song. Man.
Yeah, it's called Strategy.
Strategy. Yeah, I'm not man. I'm a fucking twice basic these days, man. Yeah.
I think I like just one more note about identity. I think I like the color palette as well that they're using.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like contrasting colors, I guess.
Yeah,
like
I think there's almost a filmic quality to this, because I think we were talking about before, like Da Vinci 19 just came out. And I've kind of seen how you can use the film look creator to saturate colors in a different way.
Yeah. You're using it right now with this video, right?
But probably, maybe not really. It's just a reaction video. It's too much effort. But yeah, no, actually, I 100% agree with that. It's very clearly noticeable that there is a very distinct the color palette. I think the colors are quite. They're very rich. Like it's hard to explain. It's that like filmic saturation that I think it's like the subtractive saturation is what they call it. It's a little bit different to how like digital stuff works. So yeah, but there's just I'm just clicking through the MV at the moment. There's a lot of nice shots. Yeah. I mean, before we get too long into this, like, yeah, go check it out. It's cool. Yeah. If you're in Japan, like, the best way to experience this album is go to Ginza and just put on your earphones and just walk and just vibe. Go on the day that they let you walk on the road, and it's just like there's just something very cool about that. Go look at all the shops that you and I would get kicked out of usually because we're not high rollers. Well,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
because you're
get
wearing
kicked out, but I would
you're
get
wearing a
kicked out.
t-shirt that's in tatters.
Nah,
They don't
I
like
just wear
sustainability,
wear
Tommy.
band
They're haters.
All right, but yeah, no, I really like this. Yeah, I'd say that they're underrated K-pop subunit, even though they're Twice and they're one of the biggest girl groups in the world. But
I think they're growing.
Still
I
underrated.
think they've got room to grow, and popularity-wise, I think they're still on the rise. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're popular in Japan, and I think that's all the Japanese people really care about. So that's fine. Yeah.
That's
But,
true. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hang
All
on.
right, shall we move along?
All right. So, I mean, yeah, we're jumping into Strategy,
New Twice.
featuring all the members, new Twice, featuring special guest member, one of my favorite singers of all time, Megan Thee Stallion.
Yep. Everybody that listens
yeah.
to us would know that you're the biggest Megan Thee Stallion fan.
Yeah. I only watched She-Hulk just because she was in it.
Yeah, she was in it.
Brief. She was in it. Yeah. She's an icon. I love
That show's
her.
not bad, man. People give it a bad rap. It's not that bad.
Nah, it's bad. I'll never watch it. I won't touch it. Yeah. I'm gonna edit that bit out.
All right, man.
I will get rid of it. There's no praising that show on this podcast. But anyway, let's get straight to it. Let's do strategy. Yep, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yep, you working?
Yep.
Cool. All
Who's
right,
this?
so we
Is this
got.
Chaeyoung?
It must be Chaeyoung. Yeah, there's tats there. Oh, they let us show her tats. There we go. More Momo swag.
It's Megan Thee Stallion.
And it's Megan Thee Stallion. So there's actually on the album of this, there's a version that doesn't have Megan Thee Stallion. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But yeah, the concept is definitely more early 2000s hip hop.
I quite
The
like
style
it.
of it. Yeah, it's cool.
This is my era of music.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, when music started to get worse. But anyway, but this is cool because it's Twice. Yeah.
It's probably Jiho's era of music as well.
Yeah, I think
She's
so,
in her
yeah.
element.
I actually think Momo really shines in this as well. Like something about Momo from Identity to this. She's looking good. Oh, I like this dance move.
Yeah, that kick.
Yeah, the kick, I like the kick.
That's
It's
pretty
cool.
good.
It's very memorable. There's pretty catchy chorus as well.
And you can't forget you feel it down, you confused. Watch my body get loose. You don't know what you're gonna
Yeah, this looks more like a stage, or that they could have done a lot of CGI.
Yeah.
With a lot of this stuff.
It's a lot of visual
this is the
effects.
typical. Yeah. And I think like it's like the usual K-pop thing, and I think Twice is no stranger to it either, but I kind of prefer location shoots.
Yeah.
But I guess it's harder because there's like all 9 of them. But I mean this looks like it was shot on a location that was built at a studio.
Yeah.
But
Plus,
yeah.
they had to get Megan Thee Stallion there, Tavi.
Yeah, I have to commend that she actually starred in the MV rather than just copy it out and then just like,
Yeah.
But yeah. But in all honesty, it's just kind of like taking time away from Twice visuals.
Left, right, do it to the beat. Pop with my body, that's my strategy.
Yeah.
Other girls try, but I'm
Well, the thing is, she probably does justify the hip hop concept that they're going for. Oh, I wonder if she was actually there. Do you actually reckon they flew her in, or do you reckon that was CGI where she was like dancing in front of Twice?
I'll talk about it after the song's done, I think.
Yeah.
I like this part.
Yeah. like this. You're gonna do the.
That's just
Oh,
fun.
where's the kick? I didn't get. They do the kick there. No kick. Oh wait,
There it is.
They can do it. Wait. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Boy, I'ma get ya.
Oh, there we go.
Real good and I betcha.
There's actually not as much Nyan spamming in this one. I think
Yeah.
I've noticed. Yeah, they usually seem to do it a lot. I think the most noticeable one in this concept is Momo. I think
Is
she
Megan
really
Thee
owns it.
Stallion.
Yeah. All right, that's enough of that.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
to answer your previous question about whether she was actually there, I have seen some behind the scenes, and it does seem like they did fly her out there. And she was with
yeah.
the girls. There was a shot where there's like one shot where she's with the girls.
Okay, so yeah, she's there.
She's there.
Because it
But
didn't
like-
look like CGI. That looked like a very hard shot to CGI. But
Yeah.
that's the JYP budget.
But to be
Yeah.
honest, like they should have had her more in the MV. I feel like if they went to all that trouble to get her out there,
Nah,
a lot
I
of
think-
the time she's just there on her own, which she could have done from anywhere, right?
I have a feeling, even though I'm not a Megan Thee Stallion fan, I think she was kind of a last minute
Addition.
addition to the song because I've watched a few of their live performances by now, and there's just no Megan Thee Stallion at all.
Yeah. If
And
the-
on the album, there's a Megan Thee Stallion fan, and I mean a Megan Thee Stallion feature. It's just twice.
Yeah.
And I think it just cuts out that rap verse altogether. Because I was curious as to how they would translate that into a live performance.
Yeah.
But it's just like they just cut it out. So
But
I have
that's
a
very
feeling-
like 2000s R&B, isn't it? Just have like a
Yeah.
a rap verse that could easily be taken out if they can't get the rapper in for a
Yeah.
live performance.
Because it's like, I'm just trying to think critically in a sense. Like, does she actually add anything to the song? To me, and my bias, probably not really, because I listened to the Megan Thee Stallion free version of the song.
Okay.
But I think she's definitely put in to appeal to a lot of the Western viewers, and I do commend them trying to change the direction a little bit, because Megan Thee Stallion is obviously a much more crass singer or image compared to Twice. I mean, the only thing I know about Megan Thee Stallion's in terms of music wise is WAP, which I didn't really like. And just that it's just mimicking that whole era of music in the early 2000s. Just a lot of like objectification, I guess. But even though that was an empowerment song, I didn't like it when the guys did it back then either. That's why I didn't really like that era of music
Sure.
very much. I just thought, yeah, it's not that great. Like the whole what is it, like the Pitbull, Flow Rider era.
DJ
Like I listen to those songs
Khaled.
I listen to those songs ironically, but I
Yeah.
don't think it's very good music.
Right, right.
I think those artists probably turned the trajectory of popular music into a bad direction. But that's a whole nother rant. Yeah, I'm talking about Twice.
Well, they're doing what's
but I-
popular, Tavi. It wouldn't be popular.
They're doing
if,
what's
you know,
popular, but
if people
I
didn't
don't
like
think
it.
I don't think they're committed, because I think there is an executive who's like, well, I mean, Twice is mostly guys that like Twice, yeah. So, and Megan Thee Stallion is not really the kind of person that most Korean men would probably like. So
Okay.
they're probably like, all right, let's do two versions. One that will appeal to like, you know, the younger female demographic and the Western demographic, but then let's have like the free version that she's not there. So all of the younger fans can be like, oh yeah, like we can just have more visuals, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, also logistically, they would have had to have a version without
Yeah,
her
yeah,
in
true,
it.
yeah.
Because they can't fly her out
But-
for concerts and all that
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah, it's like I mean, we didn't cover it, but I really like the Rosé song, APT with
Oh,
Bruno
yeah.
Mars.
Yeah,
but
it's good.
that song can't really exist without Bruno Mars, because I think he adds a lot to that song.
Yeah.
But performing it live would be very, very tricky. So in that sense, it's needed. And they kind of added his musical prowess to it. Whether
Yeah.
in this one, it's like she's there and she does like suit the concept of the song, but the fact that she can be taken out really easily. And I was honestly quite surprised that there is a track that doesn't have her in it. Like the part of me that doesn't like that kind of music is like, yeah, cool, but also it's like maybe you should have just committed to just leaving it there, because it's like I think, you know, Twice's popularity is declining, you know, so then they want to obviously try to steer them into.
Well, they're guesting on Coldplay's Soul concert, Tavi. So
yeah, that's right. You told me about
they're
that.
pulling out all the stops, trying to get the international audience. I don't mind her inclusion, to be honest. I think it does remind me of like a 2000s R&B song where like you'll have a random rapper guest. Her vibe kind of fits with them as well, I guess. I'm curious as to like how they got on set. Like whether, you know, language barrier was a factor, or, you know, whether they...
in all seriousness, I reckon she probably flew there for like 2-3 hours, filmed her stint, and then pissed off. I knew someone who did an ad for Kia with Blackpink for like a tennis ad or something.
Yeah.
They literally flew in to Melbourne. It was like for the Oz Open. They flew into Melbourne for like 3-4 hours and then just went back to Korea the same day. That's it. Like, yeah, the schedule is that tight. I mean, yeah, like, I wonder, it would be nice if she had stuck around and actually like legitimately get along with Twice. Like, I'm sure she respects them. It's kind of like, it's not a collab that I saw coming, but it probably kind of makes sense because, you know, a lot of the Twice members do like that kind of music. I mean, I've seen some interviews. They're like, yeah, we'd love to work with Beyonce and, you know, Sabrina Carpenter and all that. So obviously, whatever I say about my opinions on Megan Thee Stallion is kind of irrelevant because I'm an Uncle fan.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a good sign that, you know, K-pop is globalizing, I guess. It's becoming more accepted in mainstream, in Western media as well. So you get collabs like BTS and Coldplay, or, you know, you know, Rosé and Bruno Mars.
So it's true. It kind of like it's putting K-pop into the. I mean, like, K-pop is not even out of the international eye. It's just out of the traditional media's eye, because like you rarely hear anything about it on Australian traditional media.
Even though a lot of Australian artists go to Korea to become K-pop stars. Yeah, it's true.
You got Felix, you got Honey and Danielle, you got Rosé. Yeah. I'm surprised, like, I saw this article the other day.
That's right, New Zealand, she's out.
Success. we just played that, but I mean, yeah, we should probably talk about the song a bit more. But in terms of the, I think, let me try to have a look at some more screenshots of this.
I like the choreography, the kick, of course.
Yeah, the kick is great. I love it. It's cool. Kick me in the face. Yeah, I'd be kick me in the face. That's fine. That's cool. Yeah. A lot of this kind of reminds me a little bit of that IU MV Hoshi. She had kind of a more of a hip hop vibe then, but she actually shot that in the States. I doubt that this was in the States. But yeah, I like Momo's like little like cap and shorts. Like, yeah, she does a sass. She does this kind of sassy concept really well.
I feel like Jihyo is in her element as well, with the 2000s era vibe.
Yeah. She likes this kind of. It's like, it's very similar to, what was her song? I'm forgetting all this stuff, man. Jesus Christ. I've been listening to too much other music, so I don't remember the names. What was the song? It was
Killing Me Good. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Killing Me Good. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So this, like a lot of this translates from like Killing Me Good. I'm just looking at this shot of Sana where I can see that there's like film gear. You know how about me seeing film gear? I can see the aperture. Is this aperture? Yeah, aperture parabolic box. Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. There's something about, I don't know. Like, you always learn about never leave film gear in the shot. Like, fuck it, just leave it.
Let's do it. Cool. Everyone's doing it now.
Yeah. But I mean, like while we have identity and strategy, the MV on the same videos, you can see the color palette is really different. There's this kind of, I guess, because pink is essentially Twice's official color.
There's less primary colors, I think, being used, right?
Yeah. I think there's more of a pink hue, and it's even in their makeup and stuff, and that's just Twice. So it really makes
girly.
it it makes it girly.
Do you think that contrasts with Megan Thee Stallion's branding?
Yeah, true. I'm just having a look at.
No, it's girly in a different way, I guess.
Yeah. But there's just a different saturation. There's a lot more. It's less contrasty. Yeah. If I was to look at this MV, and it's more of that soft lighting to the extreme, I suppose. It really like the beauty shots.
Yeah.
Whereas honestly, just thinking back on the Identity MV, there's the saturation kind of reminds me. This is going to be a bit of a stretch, but sometimes it reminds me a little bit of like some Kubrick films, a little bit.
Yeah,
just that really rich saturation.
It's bold.
Yeah. But costume-wise, it's all good, hip-hop-ish kind of stuff. And I guess, it's the slightly it's a grown-up concept, but it's maybe not as sexy as maybe a Talk That Talk, which I think is still a underrated Twice song in my opinion. It didn't do that well. A change in direction from One Spark, which apparently didn't do that well, which was actually one of my top 5 tracks as well in Spotify apparently, which I was surprised because I kind of stopped listening to that for a little while, but yeah, that's a good song too. But yeah, I mean,
not as much Nayeon as I'm used to in a Twice song.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Nayeon is Nayeon. Me and Risky.
But who do you think is the star of this song, besides Megan Thee Stallion, of course?
But Momo is the star of the song.
Momo is the star of this song, yeah?
Yeah, I think easily Momo, this song. I think it just, her raps really suit. I guess it's because it's hip-hop. And she's got, a certain swag that I like. Momo is kind of, growing on me a lot, these days. And I like her, her little blonde bob. I think it's a bit
it's a good look.
Sekushi. Yeah, it's a good look. Yeah.
I like the last part
honestly,
where they're in the pink trackies and they're kind of there's a dance break and then they're just frolicking around and having fun with each other.
Yeah, that's Twice.
It's fun.
There's a little bit of Nayeon here. But yeah, in terms of the song, I remember when I first heard it, it just happens with any Twice song, really. Most Twice songs, I'm not sure if I like at first, but then maybe 2-3 hours later, I have symptoms of the catchiness. This song is that, hey boy, I'ma get you. And that just started earworming. And then I was I like the song. It just happens every time. I'm just susceptible to it. You just some people have weak immune systems, and I just have a weak immune system to Twice.
JYP knows what he's doing, man. He knows how to build an earworm.
Yeah, he does. Even though he's a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask for worse CEOs in the world of K-pop, is it?
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
pretty weird,
which we're probably not gonna cover in this episode because we'll
not enough time for that.
More hate.
But I like it. I mean, like you, I don't immediately like all Twice songs, but they do grow on you. I think this song is
it's just Twice, man. It's just good. I mean, we only do these videos for Twice songs now because they take up a lot of time to put it.
And only Twice is worth the time, to be honest. Nah, I like IU as well. IU is good.
IU is the best. I mean, IU releases music quite slowly, once every 3 years, and she always releases them as a series of songs. IU has a very certain concept, but Twice. It seems like Twice always has new stuff. Chewy's Run Away was not that long ago. I mean, Nayeon came out with ABCD, which was.
I mean, there are 9 of them, so.
And yeah, obviously, yeah, MiSaMo came out. Yeah. Honestly, like out of all the Twice, probably, I mean, I probably spams ABCD the most, but I think MiSaMo is probably, out of all the Twice stuff that's come out this year, MiSaMo is like the best in terms of its visual and its
Yeah, I think it's the most
concept
aesthetically
Yeah.
pleasing.
Yeah.
Because even compared to this MV, like Strategy compared to Identity is quite garish, I would say. Like not in a terrible way though. It's in a way that kind of suits Twice, like that bubblegum pop kind of vibe. But yeah, definitely
There's just different
Identity is a
concepts,
bit more
and-
tasteful.
Yeah. I really hope, because Masterpiece came out like 2 years ago. So I hope JYP makes more of that stuff, like a bit more frequent. But I guess they have to, it takes a bit of time to hone a look and craft a song. Because I think it's all good. Because yeah, I listened to this EP, this Twice EP, and it's okay. I think they have a very New Jeans sounding song. I forgot what it was called. Let me open it up. Yeah, I think it's called like It Like It. That song is cool because it sounds like a New Jeans song. I can't actually tell you much about the others because I don't remember how they sound. But yeah, definitely the two standouts is Like It, I think, and Strategy.
Okay.
The last song, because it doesn't have Megan Thee Stallion. Like, you know what? If you're Megan, like I'm sure, like a lot of people probably like it because she's in it, and that's fine. That's the prerogative. I just think she's a little bit unnecessary.
Well, I
So
wonder
it's
if
okay.
you know, people that like Megan Thee Stallion's music would like this song, because I feel like
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
I feel like it's pretty different.
I don't like. She's obviously pretty popular, Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know what her fans are like. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not our world to tell
maybe-
you. It's not for us to know.
It's not a.
But maybe
it's
leave
not
it in
our
the
world.
comments
We're
if
not
you are a
invited.
Megan Thee Stallion fan. How do you feel about this song? Do you think
Yeah, I mean we've already got enough fandoms against us. We've got like
Yeah.
high B
What's
fans
one
against
more?
us. We got like, yeah, it's fine. Let's just do it. You know, like I think I was chatting to you. It was like, you know what? I'm just fine with like just pissing people off now because you can't do anything. Yeah,
that's
I
the
mean,
YouTube way?
But I would say give me some more love because I think MiSaMo is cool.
Yeah,
I want to see
they're good.
more MiSaMo stuff. But Japanese copyright is so just integrate yourself with the world, man. Like people
Well,
will listen to it.
You know, I think Japan is the
Anyway.
way it is because they didn't
I'm pretty sure
integrate. So it's a double-edged sword, Tubby. But that is a discussion for another time. I think that's us for now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
we're rambling now. Too
Yeah.
much
Hope you
liquor.
enjoyed this
All right.
music, guys. MiSaMo and Twice, Strategy
Yeah.
and Identity. Switch those, but yeah, go listen to them. It's good. Good
Check
stuff.
it out. Yep.
All right.
Sure. It's good. Good stuff. Yep. And we will see you in the next year, unless this comes out in the new year.
Obviously,
And Happy
yes.
New Year's otherwise. Or Merry Christmas, or whatever it is. Yeah, who knows? How long it takes to edit this. It shouldn't be too long.
Bye.
Anyway, we'll see you later, guys.